Hey there, this is Marilee with Easy Budget. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to use this monthly budget template. I'm going to do a quick overview just showing you everything that's on it, but then I'm going to go into more detail and show you actually how to build a budget with it. So, first of all, you'll see we're starting in the month of January, but the tabs for the other months are right here along the bottom. And you'll see that we have a section to put in our income, what we make. Then there's a section down here to write down all our expenses, both budgeted, what we've planned, and then spent, which we'll write in what we actually spend there. And then there's a little section down here at the bottom where you can track all your purchases, a little spending tracker. I use an app for this, but you can also itemize all of your spending down here. Then you'll go up to the top here and you'll see a summary. This is going to show all your income from all your paychecks, all the money that you've budgeted from all your paychecks, what you've actually spent, and then what's remaining, okay? And you can see here I have 2 paychecks present. This is for if you get paid twice a month, but you can also add in more paychecks here, so this will work for any kind of paycheck schedule. So there's room here. You just click these little plus buttons at the top, 3, 4, 5 different paychecks there, so that covers every week of the month, and this will really work for any kind of pay schedule that you have. But we're just going to do 2 today. So first we're going to write our income in. So I said we have Jane's paycheck, and the amount is $4,000, and that ought to fill this section here. So that's the income that we're working with. We're going to be budgeting out each paycheck. This is the best way to build your budget because you want to plan where the dollars from each paycheck are actually going to go. So the expenses that you budget here will be the things that you actually pay for with this $4,000 paycheck here, okay? So what we're going to do is you see that we've planned out all of these expenses. These are all the things that we need to pay for with this paycheck. So the total of those comes to $2178.90, meaning that we have $1821.10 left over. So your income minus what you planned equals this amount left unbudgeted. We don't want to leave anything unbudgeted because we want income minus what we've budgeted to be 0. That's how you make a zero-based budget. So what we'll do is we'll just take that amount and we'll put it towards whatever goal we're working on. So $1821.10. We're going to put this to debt because we're going to pretend that's the goal we're working on, okay? So now income minus what we've budgeted equals 0. See, income minus budgeted is 0. So now it's a zero-based budget, okay? So now say we've gone throughout the last week and we've written in everything that we've spent. And the total comes to $2135.67. So we've actually spent a little less than we planned on. Now the income minus the expenses that we actually spent equal $1864.33. So that's what we have left over to put toward our debt. Okay. Now that we've done that, income minus expenses does equal 0. So this is a true zero-based budget. So income was $4,000. We budgeted out or planned all $4,000 of it, and then we went and spent all $4,000 of it. But that's okay because we included debt in what we spent, okay? So whatever goal you have, debt, savings, whatever, that needs to be budgeted out and written in here too so that every single dollar has a name and is planned out, okay? So the spending tracker, this is how you're going to use it. Say that you spent $155.45 on groceries for this paycheck, but you want to write down all the different stores and the exact amounts spent at those stores. You need to track all that down here. So we're going to say that you went to Walmart and spent $100, and it's going to be in the groceries category. And then you also went to H-E-B grocery store and spent $55.45. And the category was, again, groceries. So this is where you can write down and track all those purchases, okay? So you can see our little spending tracker here is showing that we're totally zero-based. We've budgeted out all the money, and we've spent it all because we didn't leave any money sitting in the account. We sent it towards debt or whatever other goal we have. Now we're going to come budget another paycheck. So say we get our second paycheck. It's $1,000. And we're going to put that towards Little League fees, a haircut, and pet costs. So our Little League fees we think are going to be about $800. The haircut's going to be $100, and the pet costs are going to be $100. So now you can see the income was $1,000. We planned or budgeted all $1,000 of it, and now we're going to pretend that this week has passed and we went and spent some of it, and we're going to keep track of that. So say the Little League fees ended up being $799.55, the haircut ended up being $105, and the pet costs ended up being $87. So the expenses actually ended up being $991.55, so the income minus expenses equals $845 left over. So what we're going to do, we didn't think we were going to have any money left over because we planned it all out for these things, but we did end up having $845 left over. We're not going to leave it there. We are going to budget it. So we're going to put that towards debt too. So we're going to put $845 towards debt, and now there's zero. So this is a true zero-based budget. So make sure you come over here and look at your summary, income, budgeted, spent. They all balance each other out to make zero. This is a true zero-based budget. So again, you can use multiple paychecks with this. This spreadsheet is fully customizable. You can change all the colors. You can add more lines into the expenses here or to your purchase tracker as necessary. And I think you're going to really like it. So that's the end of this tutorial. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to help you. But I hope this tutorial answered almost any question that you would have about this spreadsheet. Thanks. That's all for today.